Hey everyone, it's me, Anime Game Nerd here, bringing you a Bleach tag. Now, if you don't know what an anime tag is, it's essentially to where you have to answer these certain amount of questions, and how this started was because someone starts the tag, tags some people, then those people have to answer the questions, and so on and so forth. The person who started this tag was Bankai922, and I was tagged by Mcwhirlpoolinc. Those two guys, the links to their channels will be down below in the description, and at the end of this video, I'll mention the people who I tagged. Now, the theme of this tag is a Bleach theme tag, to where we must answer a series of questions, Bleach theme. Now, then, let's begin. Alright, question number 1. Who is your favorite Bleach character? My favorite Bleach character is Byakuya. It's like it was going to come down between him or Kenpachi. It was either going to be one of those two, but I feel like Byakuya overall in the series had more development than Kenpachi. Kenpachi is a badass, but what it really came down to was that I feel like Byakuya had better character development, and Kenpachi, while Kenpachi is a badass, I did actually enjoy Byakuya's fight with Ishiko more than Ishiko versus Kenpachi. I will say that. And I will actually state this. Honestly, alright, I felt that you don't hear this a lot from people who have Byakuya as one of their favorite characters in the series, I think. I'm not sure how often it's said, but I imagine it's not. During his one fight with that one Stariner, that one that had like a ability similar to Scarecrow, that Batman villain. I'm forgetting the name, but I thought Byakuya should have died during that fight. It felt like, and then when Ishiko showed up, and Byakuya was like, Ishiko, you have to save society. It honestly felt like everything came full circle with the character of Byakuya. It felt like his development was complete, and there was really no more room for him in the series, which I hope Kubo doesn't fuck him up big time in his battle. It's like, what I mean by also Byakuya has had more development than Kenpachi is that, look at the way Byakuya was before the start of Soul Society arc. He was more of a cold-hearted man who just followed the rules of Soul Society, but yet we learned at the end of the arc he was more so conflicted to rather execute his sister or to live up to a vow he made to his parents' grave. Kenpachi, on the other hand, he's gotten some development here and there, but it's only up till this arc to where he really is starting to get development. But yeah, my favorite Bleach character, Byakuya. Second question. What is your favorite arc in the series? Hands down, Soul Society. I thought Soul Society had the best plot. I thought the pacing was good. I liked the action in it. And of course the twist at the end of the arc was pretty damn good as well. And it's like, and here's some of the reasons why Soul Society is my favorite arc compared to some of the other arcs. But really, like, towards the end of the Urank arc, I didn't really like it towards the end. It felt like Aizen's trolling got on my nerves. I felt like the fights were dragging on too long, and I felt like this arc, I really hated the pacing in the Urank arc. For me, the Urank arc was too slow and could have been a lot faster. I primarily blame that on the fact that the fights just kept going back and forth, and it felt like there was going to be no end to them. That is what I feel like what was a big problem for the Urank arc. The Fullbreen arc, do I really need to go there? Do I need to explain? Moving on. And the 1,000-Year Blood War. It's tough for me to compare something that's ongoing to something that's over, which is the 1,000-Year Blood War still ongoing and Soul Society is over. So get back to me when 1,000-Year Blood War is done, then the answer could be different. I could probably say 1,000-Year Blood War is the best or the worst arc depending on what happens throughout the rest of the arc or / series. But yeah, I'll say Soul Society is the best arc. The third question is your favorite fight. This is a tough one. It's pretty damn tough. It's like it's going down between Ishiko versus Grimjaw, Ishiko versus Byakuya, and Ishiko versus Ukiura. These three fights were freaking awesome, and the Well, the Grimjaw fight, it's during the Orihime part, when after Ichigo Sora saves Orihime, but instead Grimjaw, like, technically I guess you could say bring her Sora to him, but whatever. It's that pretty much fight. It's like, those fights are freaking awesome. They all have memorable moments. Like, for example, I love the way the fight at the end, how the Grimjaw fight wraps up to where Ichigo is pretty much saying that he's going to bring all of his friends home, then just pretty much stabs Grimjaw. The music there during that moment in the anime was pure epic. I freaking love that moment. Then there's of course the hollow transformation during the Ukiwara fight. Then there was the sort of hollow mask appearing during the Byakuya fight, which came out of nowhere. That scene chills down my spine, and that scene is freaking awesome. So yeah, I don't really have a favorite fight in Bleach, but if I had to pick one, I just can't. I think all three of those fights are equally good. Alright, the next question is, what is your favorite opening? This is one that I go back and forth a lot between. The ones I go back and forth on is opening 2, opening 7, and opening 12. These 3 openings I really go back and forth on. They are all really good openings. They have great songs and some good animation. And yeah, that's all I have to say. It's like, I don't really feel like I should describe them, or I should even more so play them, because I'm going to probably get a copyright strike if I do. But if I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably pick number 7. Number 7. Now, question number 4. Whose Bankai are you looking forward to seeing the most? The one I'm looking forward to seeing the most is definitely Kenpachi's. No, wait, actually not Kenpachi's. Scratch that. Aizen's. Think about how much trollish his Bankai is, his Shikai is. Hell, I still want to see what his Shikai looks like, which I'm forgetting the name of it at the moment. I'm looking this shit up on the Bleach wiki. Yes, I'm looking this shit up while I'm recording this. When it just came to me, I think it's Kyoka Suigetsu. That's, I think, the name of Aizen's Bankai. That's it. And it all just came back to me. Yeah, definitely I'm looking forward to seeing Aizen's Bankai. His Shikai, like, the way, sort of the fact that it literally will mind control you. I'm like, how trollish can this guy get? Oh. So yeah, definitely Aizen's Bankai. It's like, Aizen's Bankai would probably be some fucking huge as hell troll for the characters, or hell, it could be disappointing as all hell just as a troll. Just to troll the fan base again. We never know what Aizen's Bankai is gonna be like. It could just about be anything, and that's why I'm looking forward to seeing Aizen's Bankai out of all the unseen Bankais. Now, question number 6. Aizen or Juha Bach? This is a pretty easy one. Juha Bach. For starters, Juha Bach did one thing Aizen did not do at all. Well, technically, I guess you could say Aizen did it twice, but they were no longer considered captains. But Juha Bach not only killed the captain, the captain he killed was the captain commander. He also killed his lieutenant. That is pretty damn big. Now, granted, throughout most of the series, Aizen has been the main villain, but to me, a lot of Aizen's trollish moments did get annoying. It's like, seriously, it's like, yeah, a lot of them were explained later on, such as he knew Ichigo from even before he was born. Yeah, that was explained later on, but it's like, god damn it, it's like, it literally is Kubo in his own story. That is essentially the character of Aizen in a nutshell. It's like, the trolling did get a bit on my nerves, and with Juha Bach, I feel like there's a greater danger of presence when this guy's around. And I'm more interested to more so find more about Juha Bach than I am about Aizen. That is for sure. Question number 7. Favorite line or quote? I never really thought of this one. It's sort of tough for me to think of it. I don't really have a favorite quote, but here, alright. Here's probably is the one I can think of from the top of my head. It is when during the final battle between Ishiko and Grimjaw, and Ishiko is more so pretty much about to attack his final blow against Grimjaw. He's more saying that he's going to bring all of his friends home with him, and he's going to defeat Aizen. He's going to defeat Ukiura. And that's probably the most memorable quote to me, because it's pretty much, I think, the only one I can remember at this point. So yeah. The 8th question is favorite Bleach soundtrack. Alright. See, I want you guys to take a guess. What is the one OST you guys have been hearing throughout the entirety of this not review. I was about to say fucking review. The entirety of this tag. Think about it for a second. It's like nothing can be explained. My favorite Bleach OST. I love this OST. I'm not much of a music guy, but I swear it's like I love pretty much how this song is sort of gives me a mysterious air around, and it really is like they better if when they bring the Bleach anime back. I want this OST playing when Ishiko confronts Sangetsu, and when we more so find out about the truth about Sangetsu. I want this song playing in the background. Yeah, I want that happen. Studio Perry, make sure that fucking happens. The next one is, how did you get into Bleach? Which is question number 9. Alright, this is also sort of the story how I got into anime and manga. Fun fact is that while in the past I've had some manga volumes, and I did watch anime like on Toonami and 4Kids, I just thought they were American old cartoons, and when more so Toonami ended, at that same time I stopped watching 4Kids, and it's like I didn't even knew they were exactly anime till like 2008, and then I more so just stopped watching altogether until it was almost actually 3 years ago. I started seeing commercials for Bleach, and I was like, that looks pretty cool. In fact, I remember I've at one time had a subscription to Shonen Jump, and a couple times I got a DVD which contained the first episode of Bleach. And I thought that show did look promising, and then it's like it was actually the date. Like I can actually know the date I started watching Bleach because of a certain reminder. Fuck! You can't see it. Fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh, fucking bad. So yeah, I can't exactly show you what reminds me of the date that I started watching Bleach, but it was November 9th, 2011. The reason why is that I literally started watching Bleach a few hours before I was going to Call of Duty Black Ops Midnight Launch, and I have a poster of Call of Duty Black Ops right up there that has the game's date on it, and I'm also pretty good at memorizing video games release dates. So yeah, it's like I thought Bleach looked interesting. I did remember I enjoyed anime back then, and then it's like I watched it a few hours before I went to the midnight launch of Call of Duty Black Ops, and then from then on, it's like I think the next day I watched more Bleach episodes than I did play Black Ops, to be honest. Now the 10th question: why do you love Bleach? This may contradict what I said in my last question, but to me it's like the more I think about it, the more I don't really love Bleach as much as some people. It's like this is like there are moments where I get tired of it. I really didn't care for the last couple chapters because in terms of Bleach's manga in manga form, I honestly don't really care for the action that much. Chapters go by a little pretty quick, and it just gets annoying. It's like oh, I could want more. It's like that chapter was too short. And what else is there? Then there was a full Bring arc. Then like towards the end of the Iran arc, I wasn't a huge fan of. And it's like, I still enjoy Bleach. I still think it's a good series. I'd probably say I enjoy it as much as I enjoy Naruto, which I think Naruto is a good series as well. In fact, both series I would say have their moments of greatness, but also have their moments of terrible, of not I wouldn't say terrible, but moments to where the series is just pretty bad at times. Yeah. Yeah, but one thing I'll owe Bleach to, and even to Naruto at this, because after I got into Bleach, I got back into watching Naruto, is that these were sort of, I say, the two series that really made me an anime fan. And listen, if you say goodbye, the shittiness of School Days, the shittiness of the Fullbring arc, the shittiness of, actually no, scratch School Days, that's actually guilty pleasure. If you have the shittiness of the Grand Magical Games, oh yeah, I'm going there. If you have the shittiness of the Fullbring arc, and if you have the shittiness of the Fourth Great Ninja War, combine these all into one, and make it 10 times even worse, I wouldn't drop either series because I feel like I owe that much to them, because these were sort of the series that did make me a fan of anime and manga. But yeah, that is the last question. Now, here are the people I tag. I'll tag Saladin Palantir, Death Note Guy 1, Mr. Pishman S, and Thinking Gaming. The reason why I tag these people is that Saladin, he makes some good discussion videos, and fuck it, I feel like tagging him because I don't think anyone has. Death Note Guy, I believe he reads Bleach, and honestly, I'm tagging all these people because they're the best ones I could think of, and yeah, it's like I need another person to tag, so yeah, I'm tagging you, Death Note Guy. Mr. Pishman S, the reason why I'm tagging him is that he's a big Bleach fan. He hasn't made a video in a while. In fact, I haven't heard from him in a while. I should message him on Skype when I make this video. In fact, you know what? I have all these fuckers on Skype, and I'm going to message them as soon as this video is up. And yeah, and then there's Thinking Gaming. It's like the reason why I'm tagging him and Pishman is because they're both big Bleach fans, and yeah, alright. These are the 4 people I'm tagging: Sound and Palantir, Death Note Guy 1, Mr. Pishman S, Thinking Gaming. Now you 4, when you make your video, you're sent to me on Skype or through PM, since yeah, fuck YouTube for getting rid of video responses, and here's my double middle finger to YouTube on that one. But yeah, anyways, the channels for those guys are down below. Same thing goes for Mcwhirlpool and Bankai's channel. But yeah, anyways, I'm Anime Game Nerd signing out. Peace.